I was telling somebody earlier today, I love when I get to relax, like on the couch with my wife and watch a movie, knowing that I had a great day and we got a lot of stuff done. And tomorrow is going to be a good day too. But for now, we get to just chill and watch a cool movie and relax, and that's okay,
Yeah.
right? Because there's there's plenty of time to do the things, and so I think people should look forward to doing things, but also look for time to decompress with your people and find the space in your
Yeah.
life to find that balance and be at peace, right? Yeah.
You've got to learn, and for workaholics or people that love to pour into other people. A hard one to learn is being present, being in the now. And you've got to be present. If you're watching that movie thinking about the 10 emails you have to do, or the podcast you have to prepare for, or the chapter you have to write, or the sales pitch you have to rehearse, or whatever,
Yeah.
if you're not being present, you lost the rejuvenation of that whole period, that 2 hour period or whatever, and part of the relational connection that just comes from just relaxing with your spouse or whatever. And so then when you do move on to the next thing, you never really got the rest. You were already in the next thing. And so when you
Yeah.
get to it, yeah, of course you're going to start getting burned out because you never gave yourself that reprieve.
Yeah. For me, when it comes to that space in particular, I will purposely put my phone in another room,
That's good.
right? Like if I'm going to play Fortnite, right? Because Fortnite's one of my favorite secret fun things, right? I'll play Fortnite with my kids, or I'll play Fortnite by myself. I will be a nobody running around this whole world shooting at rabbits and hot dogs or whatever, right? And it's I will put the phone in the other room and I won't worry about it, right? I will check LinkedIn later. I will check Facebook later. I will check the YouTube channel later, whatever it is, and I'll decompress. Or if my wife and if we've got something we both enjoy watching together, right? That's always a fun thing because that's one of, I mean, that's one of our favorite things to do is to be in the same room enjoying something like television show, because our generation television was a thing, but there's very few things nowadays that we watch together, right? And so it's like a movie comes out, like we watched The King of Kings the other night. That was a family movie night, right? And that was pretty cool,
That's a good one.
right? And I tell my kids, like, it's mandatory fun, bro, get out here. You gotta come hang out. All right, man. I think we're gonna wrap up tonight's podcast. It was a little heavier than I thought it was gonna be, but you know what? It's because we're both heavy dudes, man. It just we can bring the energy, but we can also get deep, and we're both always dealing with. The cadets asked me one time because I can turn on the energy real quick. They're like, "Master Chief, are you mad at everybody?" So I'm not mad at nobody. Why would you guys think that? Because you're like, oh, you're yelling at everything. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, dude. I'm always angry. Like what? Like, but no,
Right.
we have that energy, and I really appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing tonight with the people. And I really hope that anybody that watches this gets some value from it, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. And being mental health, awareness month. Hopefully when you post this, you mention that or hashtag that or whatever it
Yeah.
works. Cause I would hope, there are other men or leaders out there that maybe don't have an outlet or a place where they can talk to people. I think we've been pretty transparent, pretty vulnerable tonight. We didn't sugarcoat it. And not everybody has a platform where they can maybe share that, or a relationship or a friend or something where they can be like that. My hope would be if anybody watches this and they're like, man, I am burned out, or I am stressed, or I am in a dark place, or mental health, I'm struggling. Any of these things, my hope would be that, they'd message you, they would DM you or me, but I know it's your channel. So they got a direct line of access to you.
100%.
I hope they do.